70% population. But in the morning, our CMD sir, when he spoke, it was a total collection overall India by the major metros and towns and all those places. But here is a kingdom. It's a rural kingdom wherein Dr. Harish has been invited specially for this meet because Dr. Harish is managing the rural areas like Arsikere, Dodballapur, even in the Yelahanka interior and all. In the last 7-8 years, this is the only one rural center, that is Dodballapur Abhishek Netradama. That particular center, on an average, it has been mobilizing 150 to 180 eye collections. So it has been recognized as one of the best rural eye collection center. So let us also hear, apart from metro, apart from cities, apart from other organ donation. So I would like to welcome Dr. Harish, who is the brain behind activating one of the rural eye collection center. Sir, now we would like to hear from you. A lot of people are waiting, sir. Dr. Harish, sir.
So thank you so much. Thank you, MK Krishna sir, for the kind introduction. So as he mentioned, so we'll start away, move on to the talk on Eye Collection Center. Eye Collection Center is a novel idea of Narayan Nethralaya. So they created the idea wherever they couldn't go. So they approached the voluntary organizations or eye specialists, so where they can set up an eye collection center so that they can procure the eyes and send it to the eye bank. I was fortunate enough to be a part of eye collection center part number 2 at Arsikere, and Bhujan Shetty sir was kind enough to allow us to open one more eye collection center at our Dodballapur. And this happens to be our special day because if you look at the date of the inaugurations, we are completing 10 years exactly on this day. So it happens to be the 10 years of our eye collection center. So our hometown is a small town with just a less than 1 lakh population. And our first donation happened on the very 10th day of the opening of the eye collection center. But the further days did not go as smooth. So I just want to share the milestones here. So if you look at the first 50 eye donations, we took around more than 2 years to complete the 50 collections. And in the sense to collect 100 eyes, we took more than 2 years. But next, if you look at the 250 mark, so we took around 5 years. Afterwards, everything the pace increased. If you look at the 500 eye donations or 100 eyes, we could reach in 2.24 years. Where in the beginning, so just to collect the 100 eyes, we took for 2 years. So further, so it progressed into an arithmetic progression, and till March, so we could collect 1,464 eyes. So after that, due to the unprecedented corona, so our hands are tied. Our team leader is MB Gurudev, and our beloved late HR Devki. And just want to introduce if you just look at their qualifications, one is a gynecologist, one is a senior family physician, and another is a dentist, who are doing the eye collection now. See, I started the movement, and these people are taking it further, and they are sustaining it for 10 years. And our strength is Dr. Rajkumar Eye Bank, Narayan Nethralaya. Special thanks to Dr. Bhujan Shetty, who has stood behind us for all the works, and Veeresh sir, and Mr. Devaraj. I just want to share a few slides on the lessons learned over a period. See, it's always better to invite prominent leaders or political parties or social activists for the inauguration. So start with a wide publicity and record all the eye donations in detail. So we take the photograph at the site. We record it we take the photo of the donor family. All the details have to be recorded in detail, and it has to be maintained over a period of time. And we have to develop a team of doctors. So even Dr. Harish could not sustain eye collection center for 10 years. So it's impossible for a single person to maintain or sustain things for over 10 years. So because of the people who have joined the movement, so we'll have to inspire those people. They need not have to be eye specialists. They can always learn retrieving the eyeball. So, and other people also can volunteer and participate in the eye collection center. See, the very important thing is we have to train the new volunteers in the eyeball retrieval, because many of the people who are in the beginning are no more in the team, and very new people have joined the team, and we still have 8 people who knows how to retrieve the eyeball. And the important thing is we need to sustain the enthusiasm of the public, and media plays a very important role in this. And we regularly organize eye pledging events, but it is only for the spreading the awareness, but actual donation, the impact on the actual donation is very limited. But what we have found over a period is the felicitation of the eye donor family and motivators. Father-in-law runs a school for any function. So we call that eye donor family. We felicitate 2-3 at a time, and it's a continuous program. On eye donation fortnight, we normally organize Jata, and this year we couldn't do because of the Corona. And the major public events will inspire the social organizations, and many of the social organizations working in Biblapur have joined their hands. And the best thing what we have found is the word of mouth, and the donor families who have already donated the eyes are the true ambassadors. As the madam was mentioning, there are a lot of myths about the eye donation, and they are the people who can tell and propagate the eye donation. See, these are eye collection center, the primary requirements when it comes to, so there should be a leader with conviction and commitment. See, that's the reason. So there's so many eye collection centers which have started with us, have weathered out over a period. And it's always important to have a team of diverse people from the diversified field. See, because they have their different resources, they have, including the time, and it has to be, the eye collection center should be with the name with which people can identify themselves. The Dr. Rajkumar, the name itself is a Shakti, we can call it. So that is driving the eye collection in our town. And the association with an active eye bank. So just like our eye bank in Narayan Nethralaya, which can support you in every way and over a period of time, is very crucial. And awareness and right utilization of the government granting aid. So there's a provision for it. And the crucial years is the initial years, because other organizations, once we do certain amount of numbers, other people also join us, but it is very difficult to maintain the enthusiasm in the initial years. As we took more than 2 years to complete 100 eyes. It's a difficult model to sustain, and I proposed a concept of eye donation motivation center. See, the difference between the eye collection center is, see, wherever the eye bank cannot reach, eye collection centers are set up. We need an eye specialist or the people who can retrieve the eyeball. They have to retrieve the eyeball and they have to send it to the eye bank. And Bangalore being a very vast city, I proposed an idea of opening eye donation motivation center. Being in Yelahanka, Narayan Naitra can always come to Yelahanka to collect the eyes. And it's much easier to call and coordinate rather than going there physically going there and retrieving the eyeball. And I should thank Bhujang Shetty sir for gladly obliging my proposal. And we have started Eye Donation Motivation Center in last October at Yelahanka New Town. 3 donations means we are successful to collect 6 eyes in the initial 3 months till January. So from March onwards, again, the corona has clouded the progress and the promotion of the motivation center. See, it's all about sensitizing. It's all about bringing the different voluntary organizations under the one banner and trying to coordinate and work as a bridge between the donor family and the eye bank. So I think the eye donation motivation centers, there should be more of such things so that we can fuel up the eye donation in the future as well. So I would like to end my talk on here. I don't want to take much time of yours because I'm probably the last speaker now. So I sincerely thank all the people who have given me time to be the part of this wonderful presentations. Thank you so much.